Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you out there. Happy, happy, happy Sunday morning. Yay! Well, I guess actually, even here, it's afternoon. I thought yesterday was a late start. Today is even later. I have had such a crazy busy morning, but all's well that ends well, and it is ending well. So life is good. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do messages for each of the signs, and then we are going to do 5 minutes of Reiki, and then after that we are going to answer some questions. So let me go ahead and set my timer. I like to be here about 30 minutes for you guys, and then after that I need to go on to the next things of the day. But let's get started. So these are messages for October the 30th. So, Aries, for October the 30th, what am I feeling for you? I'm feeling some stability coming in, that you're focusing on bringing in some stability into your life. For some of you, this is going to be stability in relationships, working on making sure your relationships are more stable. But for the majority of you, I feel like this has to do with something financial or something material. Maybe it's that you're buying a home that is big enough for your family, or upgrading a vehicle so that you have the appropriate vehicle for your situation, or maybe this is about setting up your retirement funds. But there is definitely something going on for bringing in stability for you guys on Monday the 30th, Aries. There is Lisa. We are live. Yes, my dear. Hello, Anne. I heard Brenda's been keeping me updated. I'm glad that he's there. Let's move on to the forecast for Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I'm hearing about that flat-headed person that you had to deal with yesterday. I think that they're still in your life. Again, when I say yesterday, I mean Sunday. I feel like they're still showing up in your life Monday. They are not the big focus anymore, though. Let's see. What is the big focus? Happiness is the big focus, is what I'm hearing. So some of you are working on doing things that make you happy. Some of you are working on finding out what makes you happy because you've kind of forgotten. And some of you are just enjoying life, period. That's really good to see. Even at work, I'm hearing. So for some of you, you're even finding happiness at work. And I think that you're even surprised by that. Let's see. Oh, really? I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know you guys saw a little live flag, but yes, you are definitely on live with me, Ms. Lisa. I'm glad you're doing lesson plans. That's okay, Miss Ann. You're in a safe place. The priest is there. You are fine, honey. Okay, so Gemini, let's take a look at you guys for Monday. What do we have showing up? I feel like Monday, Geminis, you have some plans that are coming in after work that you're very excited about and joyful. For some of you, you're going to be spending some wonderful time with friends, but for others of you, this feels like it's much more adventurous. So it's something that you're going to be doing. And for some of you, this is going to be things that you have not done before, that you've only done a few times before, but it's adventurous, it's exciting, and I do believe that just about all of you will be doing this with friends, whatever it happens to be. I am glad Linda is better. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is, Miss Ann. Okay, so Cancers, let's look at your forecast for Monday. Monday for Cancers. Gosh, I'm getting like a dull throbbing headache when I think about you guys. I feel like this is like, I'm also hearing like the typical Monday blahs is kind of the feeling. So if you don't have blahs for Monday, typically, I feel like there may be some of that. I feel like some of you Cancers may have overindulged a little bit on Sunday or over the weekend, and you're not totally over that. There may be some of you actually walking around with a hangover. Obviously, that's not going to apply to everybody. but I do feel like there is something that is keeping you guys under the weather a little bit. And we'll talk about that later, okay, honey? Let's talk about that later. Okay, Leos, let me talk to you. What do you guys have coming up for Monday? Leo, Leo, Leo. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, so Leo on Monday. Seems to me like you're enthusiastic about a lot of things on Monday, and I'm hearing the word haphazard as you're spreading the fire. I always get these fire depictions for you, Leos, but you're haphazard as you're spreading the fire. So you're being really enthusiastic either about multiple things or about one thing, but you're sharing your enthusiasm with a lot of other people, and you're just kind of doing it randomly. Like there's no plan as to who you're sharing this enthusiasm with. So you may have a great idea about a new business that you want to start, and so you're telling people about it, but it's not very strategic. Like you're not telling people who could partner up with you in this business or who would be an asset to you in the business necessarily. Not saying you're not telling those people at all, but you're just kind of randomly sharing this enthusiasm for it. There's nothing strategic about how you're sharing your enthusiasm, but you are definitely excited about one thing very much, or else you've got several things that you're excited about on Monday. And I don't know about that. I'm not sure how many other people here are from Florida, so I don't know if anybody else would know about that either. At least anybody else here. Okay, so Virgo, 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 Virgo. What do we have going on for you on Monday, the 30th? Virgo. I'm seeing you with blinders on. You're extremely focused on something on Monday. You have a mission in mind, and it will be accomplished no matter what. This is the mindset that you have. I do believe whatever this mission is, you will accomplish it. Nobody's going to get in your way. There will be no obstacles that stop Virgo. There might be obstacles that come up. Virgo is not going to care. They're just going to climb right over them. What? What was that? Oh, that was an obstacle? Yeah, well, it's 2 miles back on the trail now. Libras. Are you hearing from April and David, Miss Ann? Libras, Libras, Libras. What do we have coming up for you? Fair-minded, fairness, once again, that's the central thing. I think that for you, Libras, you are focusing on somebody who you are feeling is not being fair-minded and who is not handling things in a fair and just way. And you're really trying to work out in your own mind, what can you do to influence that situation so that things are handled in a more fair way? And this is something that for a lot of you, it's going to be at work. For some of you, it's going to be in family. But I think that this is something that really technically is not necessarily in your sphere of control. So any influence that you have on it is going to be kind of a sideways or in the back door type of influence. That's what they're saying. We'll have to talk about that later, Miss Ann's. Miss Ann. I want to talk to you about that later. Okay, so Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio on Monday? Hmm. Scorpio, that's interesting. This is the first time in a general reading that I have been given like that blank white page. A blank white like a veil or a page. It's like there's a white boundary that whenever I feel into something I can't get past, that's because there's information there that Spirit is not ready for me to have. So I have to apologize to you guys that I really don't have anything to tell us about Monday. And also, I'm not really sure if it's because, in general, Scorpios aren't supposed to know about Monday, or if it's because I'm a Scorpio and I'm not supposed to know about Monday. But either way, I got nothing to give you today. So sorry. It's going to be a mystery white elephant grab bag day. All right, let's look at Sagittarius. Ann Bames has a health announcement for us. October is almost over. It is time to start scheduling mammograms. Okay, so Sagittarius on Monday. Thank you, Miss Ann. Sagittarius. The first word that I'm hearing whenever I dig in for you guys is peaceful. So I think that Monday, peacefulness is going to be the focus, that there's going to be, I feel like you guys have been in a situation that's been kind of tense, and it may be because there's a person around you that kind of likes to stir the pot and then watch things go. I feel like that person is not going to be around stirring the pot on Monday, and you're going to notice a huge change in how your day feels just because of that. So much more peacefulness in your day than normal. I don't know what sign you are, Anne. What sign are you? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What do I have coming up for you? Capricorn, I'm hearing that you're feeling a lot better. I didn't know you were feeling bad. I don't know. Somebody recently wasn't feeling too good. Maybe that was you yesterday. I don't know. But on Monday, I'm hearing that you're feeling a lot better. So for some of you, there's been something that has had you down emotionally. For others of you, this is more of a really literal physical thing that you're feeling a lot better on Monday. Monday is a up day for you. Aquarius. Aquarius. Happiness and holiness is what I'm hearing for you, Aquarius. That's kind of an unusual message. So focusing on happiness, but also focusing on your spiritual practices, focusing on being in tune. And that is part of what's bringing in your happiness. I do feel like because these words came to me, happiness and holiness in one phrase, I feel like the two are tied together. So your spiritual practices are tied with your happiness on Monday, Aquarius. It does sound nice, doesn't it? Okay. Let's see. Pisces. Pisces on Monday. Trying to interpret what I'm seeing here and figure out what it means before I start just blabbing. Ms. Lisa. Oh, I was wondering why you were saying that about Aquarius. Now I know. Okay, so Pisces, I feel like on Monday you're just going to be um, just kind of hanging in there. I think you're going to be um, not feeling your best, not feeling your worst, certainly, but just kind of somewhere in the middle. And I feel like you're going to be wanting to have a day of just resting and rejuvenating. It may be a really good day to do something that would be grounding for you. You know, get out in nature, walk barefoot outside. Um, if you have a hobby that makes you feel really grounded. But I feel like it is a day for just really slowing down and allowing yourself to rejuvenate. So you guys may have had a really hectic, frantic weekend, and Monday is time to just chill out a little bit. You're fine, Lisa. Okay, so let's do 5 minutes of Reiki now. We've gotten through messages for the signs, so we'll do 5 minutes of Reiki. And then after that, we're going to have question and answer time. So whatever questions you guys have, be thinking of those. Let me go ahead and get the Reiki started. What I'm doing is sending out Reiki to all of you that will help you with whatever would be the most beneficial to you. If you want to adjust that, you absolutely can. Very cool, Lisa. Got it, got it, got it. What noise does a tiger make? I've never actually heard a tiger, but I think it makes a roaring noise. Honey, you're in a safe place. Don't worry about the noise. You're right at home. You're in a good, safe place. You have people around you who care about you. You're okay, honey. Everything's fine. And we're doing Reiki right now. So Reiki is good for you whether you're actually here live or whether you're watching this later on. Either way, you can set the intention to receive the Reiki energy. I think Linda will be okay. Linda is fine. She'll be able to take good care of you now that the priest took good care of her. So I'm feeling a lot of energy actually going into the heart chakra. So that could actually be healing for somebody's heart, like maybe you, Ms. Ann. And it could be healing around emotions for other people. Well, Linda's been through a lot, honey. Well, tell Ms. Linda hi as well. I'm glad that she's doing better. And I've also got energy going down into the base chakra, into the thighs, into the knees, that whole part of the body. So from the hips on down. That could be dealing with somebody that has arthritis or has problems in that part, those parts of the body very physically. That can also do emotionally with feelings of stability and support. Mm. And I think you need to call Nurse Brenda and just tell her what you just told me, okay? That would be you, huh? Okay, Ann. All right, that's the end of Reiki. Would have 5 minutes of Reiki. And actually, I think I am going to, right? I hear you, Lisa. I think I'm going to log off a little bit early. This time we're going to skip questions. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow.